We won't have a show, of course, but every first Friday of the month we'll be here, and those are a 7 p.m. bell time instead of our normal 6 o'clock bell time that we have here every Sunday. Got my co-host Ken Stillwell back from hiatus. He's around here somewhere. Hasn't come and sat down yet. Not sure exactly what we got on the card yet this evening, but I'm sure it's a good one, and we're really looking forward to this Friday night. Got a couple special things happening on the card. Some good title matches. Tex Thompson's going against the Chief Atakula Kula for the IGWA Universe title and the UIWA Heavyweight title. And we got Petrov. We got Petrov going against Keith Atkins for the Pacific Northwest North American title, which should be a good one. Well, Ken Stillwell just showed me the card and pointed at something, but I couldn't quite make out what it was because I was talking to you people, and then he took off with it. So
it's Meat and Cane.
Meat and Cane, that's what it said. That's our first match. I guess Stillwell's bailing then.
Yeah, he's going to confirm the card that was given to him. So
I recant what I previously said. Ken Stillwell isn't back yet.
He may jump in the middle of this match or in between or something. I don't know. So nice. We'll figure out. This is Rip and Roche, and we are at BCW, and I'm enjoying this tonight. We got Tex and his son Rodeo out here, and maybe they got something to say. Should we see if we can hear them?
No, nobody cares about them, Rip and Roche. I was talking about the big First Friday thing we got coming up on this Friday.
First Friday is very important.
That's what all the people want to know about.
We're going to tear this place apart.
It's going to be great. I got Knothead coming in, and he is going to be doing an in-ring performance in intermission. It's going to be very entertaining. The gentleman just performed with Strange Music's Cut Calhoun last night in Port Townsend, and the Saturday night before in Seattle, he was performing with Tech-9. Extensive resume. Thursday before in Portland, I watched him perform with Head PE.
Head PE.
And Soil. Yeah, it was a great show until I got my knee blown out. But he's going to be here this Friday for BCW and our big First Friday extravaganza. Really, really excited to have him in the house. He's got a couple special things he's going to do for the show. Got some new music, so to speak, that he's going to be introducing here at BCW. And really excited and really honored to have him in. He's really excited about it as well. He's going to be shooting an episode of his online video series, Knothead TV, that's going to be exclusively about and what happens in BCW and all the wrestlers here and the personalities and the people that make BCW happen. So should be really good. Tex is in here spouting off about something, and he brought in a bull rope and a cowbell, and Rodeo's got it. But wait, here comes my boy Petrov, so maybe we will turn him on. Let's see if they don't blast us out. Will Powers is here. Lone Star's back.
Hey, Patty from the sponsor.
Patty's home plate?
Yep, gave us a card.
Nice.
It may not be official, but...
a few times with you, Lone Star.
Let's see what Lone Star has to say. Hey, Petrov's got those jumper cables he used in that hardcore match with Buddy Highway.
You haven't got the full extent of it yet, Petrov.
Got Royal Lovejoy. Damon Scythe is back. We have not seen Damon Scythe here in the last probably 2 months.
You know, you can bring all you want. You can go ahead and say all you want because it's not going to ruin my night.
Doesn't look good for the majority owner of BCW.
He's been gone for a while. Oh, I know what happened on that.
He's a little outnumbered on this one.
See,
wait, Lone Star's getting in the ring.
You all thought that you could get away with a lot of things, but unfortunately, you had to get lawyers involved in it.
Well, you see, it's like this.
Petra sneaking up on Texas.
I'm not going to play
cables.
your game
like
your way. I'm going to play my game my way. If it means getting lawyers involved so they can read that fine print down there, which maybe you should have done first off, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Both of you better back off.
Yeah, World Powers is looking like they're heading in the ring here. They're going to take care of business. Rodeo
Should've
needs a
walked
good
it back,
beatdown.
Junior.
Well, and those cables look like the Craftman brand. So
I think those are the cables from the hardcore match.
yeah, so they're going to hold up. They've been tested.
Next Friday night, 6th of June, right here, I got to take on Miss Attitude, Tanya Stetson again.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you what,
I didn't even know about
this
that
guy's
one.
becoming nothing but a joke.
Another
He's
another
hiding
match
behind doctors' excuses.
for our first
Then
Friday
he can't produce
extravaganza.
paperwork, so he has to wrestle me and then complains that I took advantage of the situation. I was hurt. I shouldn't have wrestled, he says.
Damon wants the mic.
Yeah, but
You
at
know
least
what?
he did it like a man.
I'm not done talking.
Who cares?
I care, Tex
You know what?
Thompson.
I think I am done.
I want to hear. So we got Tony Stetson going against Lone
Welcome
Star
back,
this
Damon
Friday.
Side!
Yeah, welcome back, Damon. All right.
Shut up!
Things are going to get back to normal around here.
The only wrestler in the Northwest that you guys had to force out of the ring. Oh, no. Hey! I am still the booker for BCW,
All right.
even though you tried to take my spot.
Rodeo tried to weasel his way in and take
Let's
Damon's
make
booking
things
privileges away.
interesting.
But Damon's
Right?
back and he's here to stay.
Try to take your spot. I've heard what you did.
Take your spot.
Oh, you did? Well, then guess what? Where am I
Every
now?
one of these people, they've loved the past 4 weeks of our shows.
I count half as many as were here when I left, so maybe you didn't do it right.
Oh.
First of all, you want to book something? That's fine. But now that I'm back and I'm booking stuff, maybe on, I don't know, Father's Day, we could start something. You think that I'm going to come straight at you? No. You can't touch me anymore. My lawyers have already told me, you may own the company, but you have no power now. So, I'm going to hurt everyone you care about. And I'm going to start with you.
Oh, going after Rodeo.
The 15th, Father's Day, I'm going to break you, and I'm going to send you out of the company. Then, I'm going to go after Tony. Then, I'm going to go after your old man. Then, when you have nothing left, I'm going to take your company. Then, I'm going to take your career.
Hey, Dad. All I can say is, I got this. Happy early Father's Day.
Uh-oh. He's going to drop the mic.
However, I'm not done.
No?
I know that you are a man who likes a challenge. Tony Stetson is not a challenge. We've decided this. Hey, I'm doing this for you guys. So,
These people need to
I'm
shut up and let
thinking
Damon talk.
Fatal 4-Way on June 6th.
Fatal 4-way.
I'm thinking Eric Hansen and Buddy Highway, Tony Stetson, and yourself. Make
That
it
sounds like a-
interesting, right?
Interesting fight. You think Buddy Highway's going to go for it?
Keep talking, kid. I'll beat your ass tonight.
Buddy Highway might not have a choice if he wants a job.
Gregor, I got a special treat for you tonight
Uh-oh. The dog.
because I saw in the back one smooth Steve Rush. That's your friend. That's your North Portland Wrecking Crew. Guess what? He's yours tonight.
Oh.
We're going to start early. We're going to beat everybody that you love and leave you sitting here on Friday night with Chief Atakula Kula with nothing but fear.
The Chief's going to whoop up on Tex. I can't wait to see it.
Then all your dreams of being world champion one more time are going to fall to the ground like you. When you're walking, if you can, out of the ring.
Wow.
You done?
I'm ready for
Sure,
some
you
fighting.
got something to say? Please, enlighten me, old man.
Damon's been gone a while. He's trying to get us caught up.
He knows better than anybody. All you're going to do is piss me off. When the time comes, see, you happen to forget one main thing, and that was June 29th when we have that tag. I haven't forgotten that one, and I hope you haven't either.
Hey, Tex, you got to get past the World Heavyweight Champion first, then worry about stuff at the end of June. Because I don't think there's going to be enough left of you to even make it to a tag match. Because Chief Atakula Kula, 500 pounds will back that ass up all over your face.
Ooh, just like what happened to Classless. I don't like it. Maybe Tex will get some.
Now, why don't you guys get out of the ring so we can start this show
Please.
and show them how a real booker does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see some action.
I would be more than happy to get out of the ring, but you being the booker should know I'm the announcer and I have to announce. So if you would,
All right, get on that floor and announce the match.
Oh,
you're crazy.
I'm serious.
Damon makes the rules. I love this.
Step your happy ass out of the ring and announce from the floor.
Better do what he says, Rodeo, if you want a paycheck.
Why don't you announce?
Oh, he threw the mic down.
Oh, Rodeo's being a crybaby.
Yep.
Just like his daddy, Tex Thompson,
I
taught
can
us.
do that. Do you want it with one or two mics?
Ah. Not only is Damon a booker, a
are you
wrestler,
actually
he's
gonna
also a
hit the right
comedian.
music? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Yeah, I knew he was going to cut
Oh,
his
he
mic
cut his
off.
mic. That isn't
Knew he
very
was gonna cut
cool.
his mic off.
You think you're...
You think you're funny.
Rodeo better quit messing around.
Hey.
Damon's going to come out there and beat him up.
Which one you got on? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BCW. Our first match will be your favorite little jumping bean, Kane. Music.
Jumping bean. Got Kane James coming out, our newcomer, rookie, so to speak, here at BCW.
And T-Rex.
Son of the Marcus James. T-Rex coming out to officiate this first match. We'll turn that down a little
Yeah,
bit there.
we don't need that on
we
anymore.
get a really hot feed from the board. Now that we actually have our board feed back.
Yeah, you know, it just takes a little bit of support from you at home. The more people that log on, the better our shows get. I'm loving this match already because my favorite BCW superstar is in the ring.
T-Rex?
T-Rex, baby.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Damon Stife.
No, I love T-Rex. I have been to Malibu's and drank with him.
The T-Rex?
Yeah.
I know the T-Rex.
He can put him down. He told me once that he was in a fight and he jumped off a third-story balcony and missed the ring.
You always tell this story, Rip and Roche.
Well, I'm an old man. I repeat everything.
Trying to be cool or something.
I remember one time it was only the second story. But tonight it was the third story.
I fell down some stairs one time.
I do every day.
I wasn't even wrestling. Hey, here comes me.
Me.
He's got Big V with him.
And Big V, what?
They're 2/3 of the Pacific Northwest Tag Team Champions. 2/3. I say that because Sideshow is kind of is the third. They share that titles between the three of them.
Yes.
Sometimes you'll see Sideshow and Meat. Sometimes you'll see Sideshow and V. Sometimes you'll see Meat and V. But the one thing you always see is the titles in their hand because they are the BCW Tag Team Champions. And they've been that way for a while now.
All right. Let me do this the right way. Weighing in
Oh, look.
at 300
Meat's got an eyeball painted on top of his head.
Does
See
he?
that?
No, I missed that.
It's a bleeding eyeball.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, Meat's face and head's painted all black, and he's got an eyeball painted on top of it with blood coming out of it. That's cool.
He's quite the artist, but the medium he uses, I don't know.
He's kind of a scary guy.
I'm not sure that stuff's acrylic.
Kane James is kind of freaked out by him.
Kane doesn't like the eyeball.
If I was Kane, I'd be worried about Big V being out here at ringside.
T-Rex almost got it.
Meat rushed in there and ate some turnbuckle.
T-Rex
gonna
using his cat-like moves.
That's going to aggravate me. Oh, Kane did it to him again. This kid Kane's fast. And I think that's going to be the only thing he's got going for him against Meat. Whoa, Schoolboy's Meat gets a 2 count out of it.
Yeah, T-Rex wasn't quick on that count. He wasn't ready for it, I don't think.
A little aggression out of this kid. Goes for a kick, rolls Meat over, and goes for another cover.
And Kane gets thrown over T-Rex up against the rails. The ropes.
He just powered Kane off of him.
Little punch to the face from Kane. Kane does a spinner. Oh, reversal. Missed the clothesline punch.
Oh, and Meat just catches him. He's got a hold of his head now. Squeezing on his face, it looks like.
He's going to make him bleed like the eyeball.
Meat's got to outweigh this kid by about 300 pounds. I would say easily. Oh, he's got him in a bad way.
He's tied up in the ropes.
Across the middle rope on that throat, just choking Kane James. Yeah, I don't know that that this rookie's ready for a match with the caliber of a wrestler like Meat. This has got bad written all over it. He's gouging away at those eyes again, raking at the face. Ooh. Kane is hurting already. Meat's picking him up by the ears. Chanting Meat. Looks like he's got some new grease or dirt or something there in his coveralls. You never know what Meat's up to in his spare time. A little dirtier than usual.
Sorry about that.
Got a hold of this kid now. He's stretching him out and biting on his fingers. He's hungry.
Wow.
Somebody needs to feed Meat before the matches.
Getting those fingers like hot dogs.
He was waiting for Kane James. It's a feast on his fingers. Yeah, when you were away, I was telling people out there in Ustream land that I don't think that Kane James, being the rookie he is ready to wrestle the caliber of a wrestler such as Meat. With the ring experience and the size and just the psychoticness and not quite being all there.
Well, you got a heavyweight against a junior high wrestler.
Like a mosquito weight.
Yeah, I mean this kid doesn't weigh 75 pounds. That's why he runs into Meat.
Holy cow! He splashed that kid in the corner and the whole ring moved. That wasn't even a full-blown Meat Express. That was like a short, quick Meat Express.
Oh, now he's standing on the small of his back. Lay down, kid, and take it.
If he had him rolled over, he'd get an easy 3 count out of this. But I don't think Meat wants a 3 count.
He's going to snap his back. Oh, he's got his foot off now.
The crowd doesn't seem to be appreciating what Meat's doing to this kid. The crowd here at BCW tends to side with Kane James.
Oh, they are more for the underdogs. No, he's going for a rake on the eyes.
Yeah, I always kind of side with the guys that are going to win.
Yeah, well,
But that always makes me a little bit smarter than most of the people that sit in the audience out here. But we are in North Portland, Rip and Roche, and not everybody's from across the bridge where we are.
Well,
a lot of these people are local from this neighborhood, and it's not. There's something in the water besides the bird poop. Oh, Kane tried with a couple midsection shots there to Meat, and that just ticked him off and got him a face raking. Oh,
no.
He's tying his leg up in the ropes now. What's he going to do to him? Oh, stretching him across that second rope.
And then drops him on the floor. On the mat, anyway.
I know how that is. I got a bad knee. I can't feel good. That's the right knee. Mine's the left. Shoves him in over the second turnbuckle. What's he going for? A Meat Express here?
Here comes
This
the
doesn't
Meat
look
Express.
good. Oh,
This kid better
yeah.
get moving.
Meat Express.
Oh,
The kid got his legs up, but I don't think it did much to Meat.
I think it made it worse. He's holding him up by the ears. He's
Just squeezing on his head.
gonna pop him like a
Look at
watermelon.
his feet kick. He's got him like
And he's biting the back of his head.
he's holding him like a toy, like a action figure or something.
He's squishing. I can see his muscles flexing. They're
T-Rex
giving
is
it the bell.
called for it. I don't know if the kick gave up or he passed out, but T-Rex had him ring the bell. He's done.
Yep,
I think he's
passed
out.
and over the edge.
He's done.
And you're
I
winning.
think Meat got a little carried away that time.
Meat put that kid out trying to squeeze his head like a pimple.
What's Meat doing? He's getting on the floor.
He's lucky. Is there blood coming out of that kid's ears? Because Meat was squeezing on him pretty hard.
I'd say they came out of his eyes and mouth first.
Now
What's he doing to the kid?
Meat's just
Sitting on him?
crawling over the top of him, sitting on him. Big B gives him his title. Saying, look, kid, maybe someday you'll be big and successful like me and have some gold around your waist. But until then,
Wow.
you just got your head squished by Meat. Wow.
Meat wasn't playing around this time.
No, definitely huge display of aggression and violence by Meat on the poor rookie, Kane James. Not good to be Kane James right now.
Yeah, usually Meat plays with him like a cat, but tonight he decided to be over with.
All right, they're coming over this. Look, Patty from Patty's home plate just gave Big B and Meat some food.
Uh-oh, they're going to fight
Uh-oh.
over.
Uh-oh.
Is he coming this way?
Here he comes.
I thought he was going to try to take a bite of you.
He always, he shows up over here sometimes. I don't know what the deal is. Did you drag him over here, Ken?
I did not.
So,
He comes over here now and then, kind of freaks me out, but he never seems to have no problem, so.
Well, that's good.
Yay.
As long as he
Hey, Rodeo.
you guys streaming live on the web all over the world.
That's us.
So you guys get loud.
Let's see if people can hear this. I'm going to turn this mic around.
Not like those other guys that are.
Once again, Patty has
Right,
programs.
all
for
four
sale.
of them said yay.
Yeah.
One of them has a chance to win 2 free tickets to the next show. Another
Free
one has
tickets
a
to the
chance to
next
win a
show.
hot dog over here. And another one has a chance for a
We have to see if we can't pry
a
a few of
hamburger,
those loose.
cheeseburger, or
Yeah, we might have to buy him to give them away.
at Patty's place.
Win a hot dog.
What, in lieu of pay?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's,
if you
no.
get paid what I get paid, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
There's alcohol over here. There's food back here.
But, you know, a free
Hamburgers,
hot
hot
dog may
dogs.
not be bad.
We'd like to
Oh,
thank
heck
all of
no.
our sponsors. Are you guys ready for the next match?
We are ready for the next match.
Hey, speaking of
Come on,
sponsors,
Portland, are you ready for
take
the
a minute
next
and thank one of our
match?
sponsors.
Yeah, kill that
Absolutely.
mic and roll the...
All right, we're back. Woo.
Nicely done.
I brought my MP3 player, Ken. That way I could try to dub in commercials whenever I want to. The only problem is I forgot it's got a poor connection on the input, so if I don't hold it just right, it kind of breaks up.
Loose wire somewhere.
Yeah, it's getting worn out. It's seen a lot of local music shows playing music in between the acts.
I bet.
We got Gregor Petrov coming out this way.
He's
Yes.
carrying the chair.
Taking on Smooth Stephen Rush.
World Powers in the house.
I gotta say, it feels great to be back sitting here with you guys.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm feeling better. Just have to learn to live with the idea that my bad days are going to be worse. And until they get things squared away, I'm just going to have to do what I can do.
Yep, well, you know, we all have to come to that realization sometime in our life.
Yes.
You know, because I'm a little bit older than I was half an hour ago.
Well, there you go. Joining us for this match is Buddy Highway.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he's supposed
Shall I get off the mic?
Yeah, Rip and Roche, get out of the way.
Well, mute this mic
you
so
got
I get off.
You got a producer mic over here.
And his opponent.
We got Highway coming in. And I don't buy that still well. I was talking to Gregor Petrov, and he told me it's because all that smack you talk about the World Powers.
Yeah. Okay.
They put you in your place, but he told me he was going to let you out to come this week and let you come back.
Oh,
I was actually kind of worried. I was trying to pull some strings to get you out of there because I know how he's got those Russian torture chambers and stuff down in that ghetto he lives in Russia. And I didn't, if they got you over there, it was done.
yeah. Well, gosh, I really appreciate it.
I wouldn't let you take him to Russia.
I appreciate that.
Hey, Buddy Highway.
What's up? What's going on? That's all you get. I keep watching this guy over here, Gregor Petrov.
Rush looks like he's here to do business. Petrov looks like he's just going to walk all over Steve Rush. He may beat him. Then again, Steve Rush may beat Petrov, but Steve looks more focused.
We haven't seen Steve Rush here at BCW for months.
Right? We also have a guest referee for this match.
No.
Who is
Yes. Keith Atkins.
Oh, no way.
That was a definitely a swerve in the wrong direction if you see that.
This is
Well, but you know what? Petrov ended up being a referee in one of Keith's matches, so I'd say turnabout is fair play.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how Keith lays down the law.
Well, you can already tell he's going to be cheating because he's going around high-fiving the audience.
I'll tell you what it is, Ken
That
Stillwell.
Keith would be cheating?
Yeah,
It's
it looks like it's his fight.
It's a Tex Thompson screw job. I've seen many of these here. This is Tex Thompson it's written all over it.
Well,
all over
why would it be okay for Petrov to referee and not Keith Atkins?
And why would it be okay? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. All I know is Petrov did the rep the last match, screwed over Keith,
Yes.
and like you said, turnabout fair play. You gotta have the same guy. That's
and
how it
I think
happens.
it's going to happen exactly the same.
Exactly.
Oh, Keith's asking for the mic. Let's hear what
Well, I
he's
just
got
know
to say.
Keith better not put his hands on Petrov. That's all I got to say.
Stripes are slimming. I'm sorry. Was there something you wanted to say?
Petrov trying
You
to
need to remember
go after
something.
Atkins.
Friday night, when I defend the Pacific Northwest title
God, I love the way that sounds over
against
the
you,
speakers. That sounds really good.
Roy
man. Good work.
Lovejoy
Good work for patching that
and
in
the
there,
World
Lug
Powers
Rich.
will not be allowed ringside.
Whoa!
What?
Wow, that was a big announcer right there.
This Friday night.
Wow, Lovejoy.
Right now, with this shirt,
They already announced
Comes a
that
little
last 2
power
weeks ago.
and
I know.
going
So why is
to my
everybody getting
head.
excited for it?
so I'm telling you, Lovejoy.
World Powers forgets so easy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm telling you right now, if you do or say anything I don't like, you're out of here.
Nice.
Yeah.
What?
Abuse of power. See, and people say Damon
What was that?
Damon
Did you say
Seistrunk on
something?
power and abuses his privileges. Look at
Did
what
you
Keith
just say
Atkins
something
doing.
right now?
See?
Well, let's hear
Did
what.
you hear
This
me
is
say
called
something?
bowling.
Well, let's
Buddy
just
Highway.
Let's just
Bowling.
hear. Let's hear what he's got to say.
You're out of here.
Wow. Atkins right away, just because
Just like that.
Lovejoy said something under his breath to Keith, and Keith said, if you do anything or say anything I don't like, you're gone.
Because he's a bully.
Right away, he
Like
just
he
threw
said.
Lovejoy
Like you said, the night off.
Like a bully.
out of the arena.
Just like that.
Like a bully. I wouldn't leave if I was Lovejoy. What's Keith going to do?
Well, he could have him fined, suspended, fired.
You know how much money Lovejoy's got, Ken?
Do I care? He won't be able to buy his way out of it if he gets tossed or fined or fired.
He's just lucky that Lovejoy doesn't want to pay the fine.
Well,
Okay.
Roy Lovejoy just threw down the chair that means everything to Gregor, so I don't know. Gregor's
Right.
getting pissed.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
pushing Lovejoy now.
Heads
Yeah.
after Lovejoy. Wow. Now they're
Uh-oh.
fighting.
Oh, wow. What's going on
Lovejoy
here?
and Gregor? What?
Dissension in the ranks.
This isn't good.
No, this doesn't look right at all.
Hey,
Oh,
Damon's going to straighten everything out here. It'll be all good. It's all good.
Damon is the voice of reason.
He is. He is.
I guess so, man.
Hey, look at what it's working. Look, he's getting Gregor mellowed out. He's going to get him in there.
Getting Petrov back in the ring.
The guy that you say always cheats, Ken, is telling Roy Lovejoy to go to the locker room as he was instructed.
I never said Keith always cheats.
No, you Damon.
do.
Damon. You said Damon. always
Damon
cheats.
does always cheat, as does
He's
Lovejoy,
doing
as
every-
does everybody
he-
in the World Powers.
He was just doing everything by the books. He escorted Lovejoy back to the locker room as the referee wanted him to.
You know, even though this has obviously thrown Petrov off his game, it may make him more dangerous than he already is.
Yeah, he's got some anger.
Absolutely. This could be a very intense match.
Not enough, though.
Rush takes Petrov into the corner, and Petrov right away rakes the eyes of Steve Rush. Goes right back, and Rush counters with a boot to the midsection. Armbar down to the mat. A knee right into the shoulder joint.
Looks like a little bit of shoot. That's awesome. Taking him to the proverbial woodshed, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Whipping him like a government mule.
Yep. I don't think it's going to stay that way,
No.
though. Petrov's got he's got fight in him, and like him or not, you have to admit the guy has improved from incredibly over the last year.
Yep. Quite a bit.
More focused, more intense.
More cocky, man.
Well, yeah.
Especially with Roy Lovejoy, man. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. Your ego seems to go up exponentially.
I can't believe he didn't take you out in that hardcore match, Highway.
Jeez, man. I'm the one that walked out with the gold, though, so it's all good.
I saw you afterwards. You were pretty busted up, though.
Man, bro. it was, yeah. Definitely needed a few days to recoup on that, man.
Working the armbar.
There you go. Look at this move here, man.
There
A little,
he goes.
snap
Nice
there. That's
snap.
work.
Nice.
Good work. Telling him to
Nicely
stay
done.
down.
Back to basics for Steve Rush.
Like it.
And that's probably something Petrov's not used to.
He's more of a brawler.
Yeah. No, I think it's a little early for Rush to be asking for a submission.
As you can see, man, Petrov's starting to work on Steve here. Go for the quick roll up.
Right.
Got a 1 count.
Now, if Petrov took this intensity and the knowledge he's gained over the past year and focused it in the right direction rather than being in this world power thing, he'd be incredible.
Yeah.
But he's too interested in hurting and maiming and just, trying to beat his way through a match.
Exactly. Irish whip in the corner. He moved. Oh, he took it right to the shoulder.
Rush
just
goes
like that.
Right into the ring post. And now Petrov choking or gouging the eyes or something, but Atkins pulled him off. All right, again, broke the count before 5. And Keith is being no BS about it.
Yes.
I'm going to count
on
to
the
5.
count.
Yeah. And I think that's intentional. He wants to try and keep this match as clean as he can possibly make it, given who's in the ring.
Well, let's see if the count goes fast the other way.
Yeah, well, it should. Headbutt by Petrov, now stomping away on Steve Rush with a boot to the neck.
And as you can see, Petrov is not stopping the work ethic on Steve Rush.
No.
Constantly keeping him down, keeping him off his feet, and keeping him on the canvas.
And that's smart wrestling. Yeah, he's got Steve hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Well, Steve has a chronically crappy back, so any kind of shot to the back.
Oh, the high knee into the back.
Yeah. He's going to feel that for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
A boot to the chops. Rush trying to fight his way out.
Yeah.
Elbow to the back of the neck and gets one in return. But Steve still trying to get the kinks out of his back.
They're just swinging on each other.
Yeah. Petrov shoots him off into the ropes.
Oh, ducks the
Rush
clothesline.
Yeah. Rush comes back with a left-handed clothesline that drops Petrov.
What a good lariat.
Yeah, it was. So I found out from Lug Wrench, folks, and in case you didn't hear it, that Lug Wrench has put out an invitation for Friday's show to 4,000 people.
Wow. Quite a bit of people.
If we got 10% of that, that's 400.
That'd been great, yeah.
That'd be incredible. That'd be standing room only, stacking them up.
Petrov turns him over, looking for the Boston Crab.
It's got a half crab.
That's working that back again.
Yes, it is. And that doesn't fare well for Steve Rush. whatsoever. Yeah, Friday, June 6th.
Oh, he kicks him off.
Did I get the date right?
Yes, you did.
The 6th. This Friday, Extravaganza. Knothead is here to perform. Huge card, folks. If you're in the area at all, you need to get down here. If you can't, make sure you watch us. And Mr. Roche, where do they go to watch the show online?
They can go to CouvRadio.com right now where you're at, and you can click on live video right there on the front page.
Well, there you go.
And you can see right now Petrov outside the ring giving away some chops.
And now this doesn't look good for Rush.
Oh, drop
man.
kicked him right in the face.
Yes. I am a bit surprised that Atkins didn't count him while he was out of the ring.
Yeah.
It took him a while to get on that.
You know, count Petrov.
Wow, what was that?
He's got him in a submission hold.
I have no idea, like a version of a
can't
surfboard or something.
Well, no.
Wow.
It's he's working the arm, I think, and now and he got caught too.
There we go, right back to that half crab. Oh, now
now
it's a full crab.
Now full crab.
Yeah, that move right there made famous by the late, great Rick Martel.
That's right. That's right.
All about that
He was
good
a-
essence.
He was a master at it.
Man, he was.
Another huge name to come out of Portland, Oregon.
Yep.
You want to go through some wrestling history and see where all the famous people were, and I would say 90% of them had a stopover here in Portland.
Sure. Yep, definitely.
Steve
Cover.
with a little pull of the tights.
Oh,
and
3 count.
Rush gets the 3.
And that's it. I better go back, man. I think I got the interview next.
All right, buddy. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, and Atkins clotheslines Petrov. And he takes off his jersey. Atkins is the reason Petrov lost this fight.
Well, I don't know that I'd say that. He stayed fair. He counted it pretty much down the middle.
Yeah, but you missed him pushing Petrov over, causing him to get tripped up and pinned.
In comes Damon. In comes Rodeo.
They're trying to keep each other off.
That's not going to work with just the two of them.
No, Adkins attacked Petrov while you were looking down at your notebook there. Caused Petrov to get in the pin.
That I did not see.
And
Well,
then Atkins
I
ripped
guess
off
all
his-
I would say is turnabout's fair play.
Yep. And Atkins ripped off his jersey and started attacking. Here comes Lug Wrench.
He walks like I do.
Yep, he's a little. Lug Wrench had a little wrestling mishap himself. But yeah,
Due to come up and join us for this next match is Keith Atkins, and maybe you can ask him about that, Rippin.
oh, he's gonna be on the mic.
He's supposed to be scheduled for this next match.
All right, we'll ask him about fair judging practices.
Yeah, and I will follow him to the back just to
Well, he's not
make
that-
sure.
Yeah, he's not that smart of a guy. You better go remind him.
Yeah, okay.
He's had a few beatings in the hands of Petrov, so
Yeah, I'll be right back.
jar his memory, Ken.
Did you catch the end of that? Lug Wrench?
A little bit.
I feel sorry for Petrov, losing due to Atkins, the ref, interfering.
Really, Keith cost him the match, did he? See,
Yep.
I knew that was going to happen. That's that Tex Thompson screw job in full effect. In full effect.
So, commercial time?
You
True
know,
Radio, they're
I
going
was
to cheer for us. Couple claps. Yay.
I was thinking that. Let's try to play another one of these commercials.
Okay, I'll shut up.
All right. That's Soapstone Studios. That's our buddy Trent. He helped a lot in the early days of Q Radio, getting our equipment all squared away.
Yep.
And,
Tuned in and some recordings done for us.
he used to record all the intros for my shows. Really, really high quality stuff. Great guy, awesome musician, and he's got his own recording studio. So, you want to get stuff done cheap if you're a local musician, or even need a radio jingle
It's
or
a commercial.
yeah, anything like that. He'll do it up for you at surprisingly low rates, and it's really, really good quality. as that commercial you listened to that he made for himself. I'm supposed to be getting a more up-to-date one. He told me
Did he
to,
make
but
the
it never-
Malibu's commercial too?
No, I made the Cruddy Malibu's commercial. That shows you the difference in quality
Yep,
between
exactly.
somebody like me that doesn't know what I'm doing with a cheesy program on my computer to somebody that has professional stuff. Uh-oh.
So we got
We got Cheeseburger Highway
the highway coming
Your
out.
new
with his new
champion.
UIWA BCW YouTube title belt. As I always inform people, in my eye, or the way I understand it, that's kind of the equivalent of a television title that they used to have back in the day.
Yes.
But we're not on TV. A lot of our stuff ends up on YouTube, so they created a YouTube title.
Which
Yeah,
can be won anywhere that a video camera is recording.
I told you Keith Atkins got hit in the head too many times. I think he forgot. Ken
Yeah,
had to
he
go get
forgot.
him. So we're getting joined by Keith Atkins.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fresh out of the ring from that last fight.
Yes, a fine job of refereeing.
Why,
by the
thank
way.
you very much. Thank you very much. It pays to have multiple vocational talents.
Well, there you go. I know
How's
you,
everybody
I know
doing?
you didn't like
Look
it.
at the
So how
crowd
much-
we've got out here. BCW tonight.
How much did Tex pay you to screw Petrov, Atkins?
You know, first of all,
Probably the same
screw-
amount he paid Petrov to screw you.
Exactly. You know, Petrov has somehow managed to referee 2 of my matches. I happen to think I called the match pretty even down the line. He thought he won with the submission,
I think you did a fine
but
job.
I did not call for the bell. As you know, Steve Rush, he has, if his hand comes down the 3rd time, then I have to call for the bell by the rule.
Right.
I have to call for the bell. When that did not happen, Petrov released the hold too early. Petrov's problem is he releases prematurely. I
Oh,
wonder
geez.
if that could be an innuendo for something. Anyway, Petrov released prematurely. I told him the match was not over. That's when he put his hands on me, and that's when things just went downhill for him. And I intend to make things just go downhill down the mountainside for him this Friday night right here, BCW North Portland Eagles, brother.
That's right. That's right. I don't know if you heard me make mention during the pre-show meeting that Lug Ranch here sent out 4,000 invitations.
Excellent.
And if we got 10% of that, that's 400 people.
All right.
That's great.
We're
nice job, Lug
we're gonna
Ranch.
pack the house. I
That
took
is-
my
I'll tell you what, I live for that.
I took my years of local music promoting skills and got somebody in here other than those crappy bands that they've had in the past that's actually going to bring people and newcomers to BCW that can watch the action on top of the music.
And what kind of, because I don't know Knothead, but what kind of music does he do?
Knothead does hip-hop, Ken, and it's kind of like a little bit of a heavy metal laced hip-hop, a little bit on the harder side. He's got a huge resume. I know you probably don't listen to much hip-hop, but he's performed.
I don't listen. I listen to more country music than anything else, but even I've heard a Knothead out of the Portland area.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the man's obviously doing something right.
He's not world famous by no means, but he's got about 10,000 people that follow him on Facebook, and he's played probably 50-plus shows, literally not exaggerating, with the likes of people like Tech Nine, Cottonmouth Kings.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched him perform with Head PE Thursday before last. He was in Seattle last Saturday with Tech Nine. He was in Port Townsend last night with Cut Calhoun from Strange Music. Does huge shows, and he's coming here and actually performing for free for the fans at BCW.
Nice.
That you can't ask for better than that. You really
Hats
cannot.
off to Knothead then.
It should be a good show, and I put him. I got him at intermission. We're going to put him in the ring at intermission, and he's going to perform his set because hip hop guys don't do near as long as sets as rock bands usually, and that way everybody doesn't bail out before the band plays.
Well, and
I know how that goes sometimes.
And I'll ask the obvious question. He will keep it PG for our crowd.
He is. He's got a lot of stuff that has explicit material, but he's also got a full set that he does for all ages shows that he
All
keeps
right.
on the down low. So.
Can you turn my headset down just a little bit?
How much money you got, Ken? How's that? Better?
Yes,
Good.
yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
No sweat.
So what's next up for Keith?
You know, you don't put the cart ahead of the horse. I have Gregor Petrov Friday night. The same show, Knothead, is going to be here performing free for the BCW audience. I'm putting the Pacific Northwest title up against Gregor Petrov. He will not have any of his World Power buddies ringside. He has to do this by himself. He has to step up, and he has to pin my shoulders to the mat if he wants to walk out of here with that belt. This belt right here, and I don't intend to let anybody go anywhere with this thing.
You know, I think I have a sure way for you to beat him.
Really?
Take it back to basics. Wrestling holds. He's a
Wrestling
brawler.
He certainly is, and make no mistake about it, my dislike for Petrov is not disrespect. He's a young up-and-comer in the Pacific Northwest and BCW right now. He works his tail off. He will surprise. He is a brawler. He is a tough son of a gun. He will surprise you just with how heavy he is and how high he can get up for his drop kick.
Right.
So he is not anybody to be looked past. And make no mistake about it, Keith Atkins is not looking past Gregor Petrov or anybody else. Every night is a championship fight for me when I put this belt on the line. And Petrov's hungry for it, but he hasn't done the work. He hasn't done the job. He hasn't pinned my shoulders to the mat.
Well, I think he's hungry for it, so much so that I think he could be easily distracted. Did you happen to see the look on his face when Steve Rush arm dragged him and then snap-bared him from an arm bar? He didn't know what to do.
Petrov is kind of that uncontrollable anger within the World Powers. Everybody else within the World Powers has more experience, more seasoning, and they can roll with the punches a little bit better when things don't go their way. Petrov can get angry right away.
Yes, he can. He also takes almost every shortcut there is.
He can get angry right away. If he expects something to work, if you throw something at him. This is why not having the World Powers ringside on Friday night it's going to be in the back of his mind, because where he's counted on Petrov and Damon Scythe and Chief Atakula Kula,
Right.
And of course Diafala Dabashi.
Right. Well, that's definitely going to take him off his game. And then that's why I say just take it to basic. Mat wrestling. I think that would come as almost culture shock to him.
Oh, definitely. How much mat wrestling you think we're going to see out of these two up here? These are two.
Well, one's a bruiser, and the other one likes to, like a poodle, never touches the floor.
He really doesn't. I mean, if wrestling was held in outdoor arenas, I think CJ could launch himself into orbit.
I think CJ, though, is being a little too goofy.
Yeah, if
he's
CJ,
not taking it serious.
If CJ would take his comedy,
it can be very dangerous to get a man like Vicious angry.
if he'd spent the time that he spends on his comedy and put it more towards his wrestling, he'd be literally damn near unstoppable with the talent that he has.
Quick move by CJ right there. He is fast as lightning, make no mistake about it.
Yeah,
and
we were just watching.
And his goofiness, you can kind of forget how quick he can come at you.
Oh, right into the turnbuckle.
It's
a little too much clowning around, Keith.
What he's doing right now is the right thing. If you're CJ, you want to move very quick and you want to keep out of the grip. Ooh.
I don't know how that worked, but it did.
I don't know if he even intends to do. CJ can improvise moves out of thin air.
Well, I think that's what makes CJ and DeMarcus such a great tag team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I don't know if he wants to whip.
Uh-oh.
Up he goes.
This
He's
could
come
not
down
end
hard.
well.
Oh, wow.
Okay, he avoided that.
Escaped out the back. High knee.
My goodness. You know,
Off
we're
the
trying
rope.
to... Oh, no.
Vicious caught him.
This is
I
not...
think fun time is over.
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh, wow.
I don't know how he does it. I can't explain
You know,
that.
he's so quick. You're trying to comment on a move he's done, and he's already done 3 more moves after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be on the YouTube to be watching this.
Oh, yeah.
We
you
can't
need
even
to-
call this right.
You need to be able to rewind it. So what did I just see?
Yeah, this
why
match
is he
should be
trying to-
shown in slow-mo.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, all right, CJ, don't waste time. Okay, a little
619.
619 action there from CJ.
Now what's Meat doing at ringside? Has he been there the whole time?
He has been there the whole time.
Must have been hiding.
Ooh!
oh. CJ off the top rope
Oh,
with a fist
man.
to the face.
Now
Yeah.
that
Now he just
now
threw his
slowing
mask.
CJ down is, I mean, that's how you've got to neutralize him.
Well, I think that's key.
Vicious was having a heck of a time keeping up with him, but now Vicious has got his hands on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that vicious face on that drop from the top rail didn't do him good.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. When you can catch somebody in the air they're like that, they're completely defenseless. And Vicious looks
CJ trying to
Tipped
fight
off.
back.
what? Yeah,
Oh,
that's
he
what I
tried
hope, but he
for the
landed on his
DDT.
feet.
Nice
A
drop kick.
Drop kick to the stomach.
CJ might be able to take control. Man, I wouldn't trade punches with him.
No, no. Vicious is just too strong. And
Ooh.
He about took CJ's head off with that. Goes for the cover, and only a 2 count.
I'll tell you, Vicious is one of the people who can actually decapitate somebody
Yeah, I think you're right.
with a clothesline. Ooh.
Ooh, that's just a quick shot right into the stomach.
Oh man, Vicious is kind of taking over this match. He slowed CJ down, which I've been in the ring with CJ. You have to do that.
Yes.
He's trying to get the
you
crowd
have to neutralize his speed.
Yes.
Well, that might work against him. This crowd loves CJ.
Yeah, and he
Might have left him an opening.
Wow. Elevation on that kick from just standing on the mat. Got up to reach.
Out. Nice
Vicious's
drop
head.
kick.
Missile drop kick that puts Vicious down and out of the ring. Meat over to
right.
check on his buddy.
Sign guy needs to
Tag
kind
partner.
of watch out for those two together. They're not above. They're not above helping each other.
Mm-mm.
And Meat
slingshot off the top rope via
he
the
kind of
neck.
got lured into that.
I think
And
so.
then what Meat did earlier tonight, I heard about what he did to Kane James. Wow.
He took care of him pretty quick.
They're ordering out for ice to put on Kane James's
Oh,
back
wow.
after that. That was
I think they ought to order some ice for CJ for the end of this
yeah,
one.
they might need to do that. See, now this is playing right into what Vicious wants. He
Yep.
slowing this down, powering
Nobody's gouging
on top
CJ's
of him.
eyes. That's something Petrov does a lot too. He likes to go to the eyes.
Petrov will take a shortcut. He certainly will, and that's something you just have to deal with when you're in there with him.
Yep.
Ooh,
Jump in here, Lugwrench.
Hawks watching action.
ooh, high
He
knee.
got up there, comes
with
back.
a punch.
Another
Wow.
high knee.
Now CJ might have something here.
Look at that! Wow,
Now he slowed himself down
the
so much.
velocity of a pinball just
Yeah.
going between the bumpers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, I thought CJ was half dead, and then all of a sudden he just comes out with that. Okay, now it's not going to work in his favor to try and muscle a big man
you
like
can't even pull him
Vicious.
across the
He's
floor.
going to drag him out to the center to go up to the top. No, he
he's
goes
trying.
for the cover, and only a 2 count.
This is one heck of a match. Two very different styles.
Yes, I agree with that.
He's going to the top rope.
CJ's going up top, but is Vicious down on the
Before he gets
Not only was he thrown a long way,
Wow.
it had a lot of height on it as well.
He threw him clear across the ring, Ken.
Yes, he did. That's crazy.
He's lucky he didn't land on that other top turnbuckle.
For both days now.
A big meat hook, a big V just about took off CJ's head.
Yeah.
See, now, as big as Vicious is, get your body weight on him if you're going to cover him.
I have a new bird thanks to my son. It was a birthday gift. It's a green-cheeked conure that I've named Bruiser
Oh, there you go.
in honor of Bruiser Bryan.
Bruiser Bryan.
Was a dear, dear friend.
Ooh.
CJ's
All
up
right,
on the
CJ,
top rope.
Well, he's got to fight out of that because you definitely don't want what Vicious has got in store for you.
No, and he could easily throw CJ across the ring.
The last time he did that, CJ almost landed in our laps.
Yeah. Yeah.
CJ doing all he can do to be on that top rope.
Yeah, it's... Okay, now the big man's going up.
So they're both on the middle rope.
Now, wow. This...
CJ's fighting
Does-
back.
I mean,
elbows.
can the ceiling even clear what they've got planned? CJ fighting back. Giving the boot right there. Watch out for Meat.
Meat's pulling him down.
Yeah.
Meat's finally kind of entered into it.
Yeah, he did.
CJ just going crazy with those kicks out there.
Drops Meat.
Crowd is getting behind CJ.
It's a good thing for Big V because he's about out of gas there.
Yeah, but it is giving Big V some time to recover.
Oh! Over the top rope,
Over the
but
top,
it doesn't
he
look like...
almost landed on Meat,
Yeah.
but he landed on his feet.
Wow. He landed on his feet, so I don't think... Oh, CJ's going to go
Look
for
out.
a suicide. Nope.
Wow!
Catapults himself over the top rope, hits both Meat and Big Vicious, and takes them both down. Now we got to see what he can follow it up with.
This is, sometimes that will take something out of the guy delivering the blow, too.
Yeah.
Because,
absolutely.
gravity can be very cruel. Wait, King James is out here. Looks like he's antagonizing Meat, something he should have learned. Not such a good thing to do.
It's Al Jolson.
Mama.
Yeah, I don't know that's good on King James's part.
No, I don't think so either.
Well, he's
in the
backing
ring.
up, but he should have.
And out.
I don't know what is
That's it.
going on. They're ringing
That's it.
ringing
Ring
the
the
bell.
bell.
No contest.
He's looking
Oh,
over here
foul.
to ring the bell, and we don't have the bell, nor are we the ring announcers.
I think I just heard it. They did just ring it. This is no contest. A crazy match from start to finish.
Yes, it is.
And you guys get to do this all the time. You guys got a fun job.
Well, you got to join us
We
more
do.
often.
That's why I keep coming back.
That's right. Well, we're getting ready to go into intermission there, Mr. Atkins. I'm going to take a quick out before we get to the interview. And my guest is Sign Guy. So
Awesome.
I will step out.
Fans are not happy with Sign Guy's decision. He's getting a little bit of heat from it.
Yeah, but it's a well-deserved. It was the right call.
Oh, Big V's not done. And now he looks like he's going after Sign Guy.
Oh, man, nobody likes... I'm glad I got rid of that shirt. Nobody likes anybody wearing that shirt.
No. Well, that's
Sign
a-
Guy.
Run,
All
Sign
right,
Guy.
you
You got to get out of there.
Yep. Well, we will be
Live to fight
joined
another
by
day,
Sign Guy.
Sign Guy can't even count that fast.
No. He'll be out to join us in just
Hey,
a minute.
CJ stole the tag belt.
stole the
Yes,
belts.
he did.
And he's running.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
not
my.
good.
That's a good idea, because it's...
Wow.
To run or steal the belts?
to run.
Okay.
Stealing the belt's not so much, but if you're going to do it, run like hell.
Yes. Mr. Atkins, champ, thanks for joining
All right,
us.
thank you very much for having me.
Appreciate it, my friend.
All right.
And we'll talk to Keith Atkins again another time. I'm going to step out while we get ready for intermission, and Sign Guy will be my guest.
Sounds good. We're going to play a couple tunes here while we're waiting for Ken to get back here with Sign Guy, but we'll be back very, very shortly with Ken and Sign Guy.
And I should say, with our interview with Sign Guy, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, oh no. I'll probably hang out.
Okay.
See you in a little bit, everybody.
Was it just Mario Whiskey, Beretta, Do you have a business that needs a radio commercial? Or does your band need a pro recording? Soapstone Studios makes your project professional. We use state-of-the-art gear and always get our clients what they want at a fraction of the price. 503-929-9831. Soapstone Studios.
Oh yeah, come on! Get up, get up! Get it up now!
That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
One more time!
Lock up and down.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. Mate was a mighty sailorman, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers that sailed that day on a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
Come, every man has his right, now what is yours?
Well, I started getting wrong. The tiny ship was lost. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, a minnow would be lost. A minnow would be lost.
All right, Professor, let her rock.
I said, come on!
All set, Junior.
One more!
Hold on, little buddy. The professor's gonna rock us faster.
The ship does ground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle with Gilligan, the skipper too, a millionaire and his wife, a movie star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Gilligan. G-I-double-L-I-G-A-N, spell Gilligan. G-I-double-L-I-G-A-N, spell Gilligan. G-I-double-L-I-G-A-N, spell Gilligan. G-I-double-L-I-G-A-N, spell Gilligan.
What happened, little buddy? place to drift with a cigarette, and I'll smoke it with the devil. 6-foot cockroach who casually says, smoking on my cigarette. Who is he to be looking at me? Maybe I'm crazy, it could possibly be. 6-foot cockroach who couldn't be said, I'm not the devil, this is all in your head. Only madness, only madness, only madness, only madness, only madness, only madness. It's only madness, it's only madness.
All right. Can you hear it okay?
I can hear perfect.
All right. Welcome back, folks. Joining me for this version of Between the Ropes with Chi-Town Ken is a good friend I've known for quite a while now. Sign Guy. Welcome.
My pleasure, Mr. Stillwell. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. You have your own podcast show that you put on. Tell the folks a little bit about it, the name of it, when they can listen to it, if there's a phone number they can call in.
It is Turnbuckle Turmoil. We run Fridays at 3 Pacific, and we run Sundays at 1 Pacific. Phone number they can call in if they have questions, want to talk to us or talk to the guests, 917-889-9105.
Okay, now that you're done scrambling for your pen, repeat it.
It is Fridays at 3, Sundays at 1. Phone number 917-889-9105.
And it's called Turnbuckle Turmoil. And I've been a guest on that show. It's very poignant. It's definitely wrestling-oriented. A good show. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And I enjoyed being on a guest. Maybe I can come on again sometime.
We would love to have you back.
Well, thank you. So, besides just wrestling in general, is there anything that you specifically talk to your guests about?
You never know with us. My co-host QT may go in any direction. Sometimes the guest takes us in interesting directions. So
Now we're
you
talking
never
about
know.
Bob. Is that his name? Kind of bald-headed guy.
That would be QT Votes.
I gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I noticed talking to him in person, he tends to change directions.
Sometimes multiple directions all at once.
Tell me about a guest that stands out in your mind. What kind of interview was it?
Oh, we've had several. One of my first guests once I joined the team was Jason Harding, who of course today is Jason Ayers, head of the NXT referees. He's in charge of training the referees for WWE.
Nice.
He's on the road full time with them now, and we got him about a year and a half before he got the big call, and he was actually with us right before he went down to Florida, actually. We were his last interview.
Wow, well, that's cool. And so, did he explain how to train a referee? I mean, I kind of have an idea what it's supposed to be like, but...
Well, when you watch me referee in there, you see what his training's like, because I do everything he told me to do to the best of my ability.
Okay, there you go. And I know everybody's different, but on average, how long does it take to train a referee before he's functionally good at it?
I've been doing this for about 2 years. I'm considered mediocre at best, so you got to consider.
Really?
Really. It took me a long, hard time to get to that level, even.
For mediocre, you get an awful lot of travel. You do a lot of gigs all over the country.
I'm licensed in 2 different states. I've refereed in 5 different states in the past year.
Well, I'd say that's pretty darn good for being mediocre.
I try my best.
Maybe I can get this road show or this show on the road. We can do other venues and other cities. That'd be kind of fun to take Couve Radio on the road.
That'd be a nice gig.
Yeah, it would. That would be nice. Now, Friday, you're going to be here for the big show Friday?
I will unfortunately not be there. I have other commitments that night, but I will be paying attention from afar to see what happens, because anytime the world champ comes to town, it's going to be huge.
Right. I'd mentioned earlier on this broadcast that Lug Wrench himself has invited over 4,000 people. Now, if you draw 10% of that, that's a good crowd. That's a hell of a good crowd.
It's a very good crowd, exactly.
So 400 on top of the 100 or so, 150 we usually get, depending on the show and the weather. And this has the potential to be a standing room only, completely packed to maximum capacity, as the fire marshal would put it.
Absolutely, and anytime you can make the fire marshal question, that's a good night.
Yes, absolutely. I played in a band for over 20 years and did that for a living for a while. Well, part-time living. And it was always good when the police showed up.
Absolutely.
Because you knew you were at the right volume, and you were making somebody angry.
And when it's the police and not your crowd, that usually is an indication you're in the right direction.
Well, and more often than not, they stick around for a little while to hear. That's pretty good advertising.
It really is.
So any memorable moments, something that really stands out, a match that you've reffed?
Oh, there's been a lot of them. Just in this ring alone, I've been in there with some of the greats that have passed through here. I had Matt Bourne's final match in the Pacific Northwest, and that was a proud moment in my career to be able to work with him. We didn't know it at the time. Of course, it was his final match.
Right. And too bad. I know he was really planning on moving back home, and the unfortunate happened. And while it's a proud moment for you, it's got to be bittersweet.
Absolutely.
I mean, Matt was a true gentleman, great to talk with. I've spent many hours after shows with him, and just to listen to road stories. I mean, that in itself has got to be a great thing for you for your show. You talk to these people and get the road stories, and I find that fascinating.
Absolutely. We get a lot of guys that came up through the territories that come onto the show, and just an hour of time to get as many stories as we can is just phenomenal. But most of them could go for 5, 6, 7 hours and not run out of stories.
Yes, I had a lengthy conversation, with a few guys. Mr. Mustafa, who was part of the Gangsters in ECW, but Honky Tonk Man is probably one of my favorite interviews. Well, not even an interview, but just to sit down and chat with him. You know, after a show, we'd all go out for pizza and beer or whatever, and he had some incredible stories. Some that, you know, you wondered how he made it through, and others that just made you laugh, you know, a good belly laugh.
Absolutely. Whenever you got a guy like that came up through all the territories, hit all the major places,
right?
And they're bound to have been picking brains of the people before him, and so that knowledge adds to their own, and it's just a huge asset whenever they come into the local scene.
Right. I know that, excuse me, doing ribs isn't as big a thing as it used to be. although some of them were way off the charts in what they did. But have you been involved in any ribs? Instigated any ribs?
I tried not to do too many ribs. Probably the best one I saw was Flash Flanagan came to my home promotion in Indiana, and he tied one of the boys' bootlaces to the ring post when they were signing autographs at intermission. And he went to the back and found his kendo stick missing. They had got him back by taking his kendo stick, and if you know Flash, he takes that stick very seriously.
Yes.
And it was a struggle to get him to the ring that night. It took a lot of convincing to get him out there because he was more than livid that his stick was not returned.
Yep. Looks like we're getting ready for the next match. Looks like the semi-main. Sign Guy, tell us the name of your show, the time, and the phone number one more time.
Turnbuckle Turmoil. We're on Fridays at 3, Sundays at 1, 917-889-9105.
There you go, folks. Sign Guy, my pleasure. Always love chatting with you, my friend.
My pleasure, Mr. Stillwell. Thanks for having me.
You bet. All right, there you have it, folks. Sign Guy. And I'll follow up a little bit with him, with my guest at this time for this match, Smooth Stephen Rush.
Well, hello there, Ken Stillwell. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good.
I got to back up off this microphone a little bit. Sometimes I forget how bassy my voice can be.
Yes. So, you've been at this a long time, and I've known you from the beginning of your gig.
Couple years.
Yes. Have you ever been a big ribber?
A big river? Well, I can't get in too much detail with you, Ken. You know, some of those stories are for privileged ears only. No offense to anybody out there, but I gotta.
No pooping in anybody's boots or bags.
I kind of got to keep those things to myself, and those are private stories.
Private memories.
All I can say is War and Peace and myself did for a period of time garner quite the reputation.
I see. Well, and I imagine you and Bruiser Bryan shared a few. Not necessarily beers, but...
I was going to say we shared a few of something, but it wasn't exactly ribs.
Right. Your match. From the get-go, I told our listeners that I thought that you looked extremely focused while Petrov was laughing and having a good time up until the time Atkins threw Lovejoy out.
Well, see, Petrov thought he had the upper hand walking into this match.
Right.
But now, I'm to understand, I'm not here all the time, much as everyone out there knows. And from what I understand, Petrov has been the referee a time or two, and thus, for lack of a better term, put the screws to Mr. Atkins on a couple of occasions.
Yes, both times he's refereed Keith's matches, he's done a screw job.
So, from what I seen, Keith was calling it right down the middle, and Petrov got a little arrogant, a little cocky, a little overzealous, and ultimately it cost him the match.
That it did. I had Keith on just a little while ago, and there was something that you did that I brought to Keith's attention on a way to not necessarily guarantee him a win, but could definitely throw Petrov off his game. The first time you arm dragged Petrov, took him off his game, and then you snap-mared him from an armbar. And the look on his face was like, I don't know what's happening to me. So I told Atkins, you want to beat him, keep it on the mat, and just take it back to basics, wrestling holds. He won't know what to do, because all he wants to do is get in there and go and brawl.
Exactly. He wants to get in there and brawl. I did my homework. We both know I've been able to brawl. I'm known for brawling myself.
Yes.
On occasional hardcore match or two, but that's another story entirely. But it doesn't mean I don't know how to go in there, take it to the mat, and grapple. And with a guy like Petrov, that's exactly what you have to do. Because all he's thinking about doing is hurting somebody.
Right.
And if you have him tied up like a pretzel, there's no way he can do that to you.
Right, and it's almost exact words that I used when I'm talking to Keith. Because he's expecting the match to go one way, nose to nose, toes to toes. But then you know, a drop toe hold or an arm bar into a snap mare, even a basic arm drag, he doesn't know what he's lost.
Well, it's not that he's lost. He just hasn't been properly educated. And I'd like to say I'd help him. I had just helped give him some of that education. You know what I mean, Ken?
Right. Right.
All right, Ken, let's focus on what we got going on in the ring here right now. We got the Gresham Savior, Buddy Highway.
And Lone Star.
We got
Mr.
Lone
51%.
Star, 51%. That's
Mr. I'm the boss and I'm this and I can do whatever I want.
This is definitely a different Lone Star than I knew over the years. I mean, neither of us were exactly choir boys back in the day when we did business together.
Right.
But this is totally a different person. I've never been able to be so vindictive and so bitter towards the locker room, his now former friends, and basically the business as a whole.
Right. It's like he feels like he's owed something.
Well, he really does. He really does. And that's a shame.
It is, because he's a great talent.
He's an incredible worker. I mean, he's been my tag team partner on at least 3 different occasions for some lengthy periods of time.
When his head is screwed on right, he's an incredible worker.
This is absolutely true, and he's also at the same time, the reason he was my tag team partner on 3 separate occasions was because also we didn't always see eye to eye, Ken, if you'll remember.
Right.
And he was also one of my toughest opponents that I had ever had.
Right. But, a little bit of friction inside a tag team I think is good. Because you're able to push each other a little bit.
You definitely push each other. There is a certain sense, not only is there camaraderie, but there's also a huge game of one-upsmanship. And that gave us our edge when we were doing battle in the trenches with guys like C.W. Bergstrom, Mean Mike Miller, Governor Wilson Kane, and
Gigolo.
Gigolo Steve Rosano.
Yes. Which I've talked to him recently, and in a blank statement he says, "Tell the boys hi."
Outstanding, outstanding.
He would love to come up and just sit here at the broadcast table. He misses everybody.
Well, Ken, next time you speak with Mr. Rosano, you let him know I send my regards. Anyways, back to the action in the ring, Ken. We keep getting off track here.
That's all right.
We can't do that. We cannot take away from these 2 great talents.
Oh, no. But it's all right to talk about a few other things as well. Well, there's a bell ringer that drops Buddy Highway.
Now these two have been going at it head and toe for a good year now, isn't it, kid?
Yeah. It's been about that long since he decided to change locker rooms.
I can't say I agree with these tactics on Lone Star's part. Look how much time he's wasting here.
Well, it goes back to that attitude that he believes he's owed something from the wrestling business, and he just thinks that every match he goes into, he's got it.
Well, listen to these people, Ken. They're having no part of it either. They can even tell he's wasting time. He's making a huge mistake in here against someone with the talent of Buddy Highway.
Right, and Lone Star is utilizing Buddy Highway's beard in a way to be kind of used as a weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Questionable.
Yes. Into the turnbuckle.
Buddy Highway's got him in the corner. If Buddy hits this, it could be it. Oh!
Big splash.
And down goes Lone Star.
Yes.
And the fans letting Buddy Highway know how they feel about him.
Yeah. Well, Buddy's asking who wants me to beat him up, and of course the fans respond resoundingly.
They love Buddy Highway.
Yes. But Buddy's another one that can get a little screwy sometimes too. Well, I suppose everybody in the locker room can.
I was going to say we all have we all have somewhat of a checkered past, but you know what? Life is learning and learning is growing, Ken.
That's right.
Oh,
What
and a
a
big clothesline.
Oh, man.
I hate to say it, Ken, but Buddy Highway has taken a little too much time here.
Yeah, he needs to stay on Lone Star.
I understand that he needs to get the cobwebs off, but at the same time, you cannot give a talent the caliber of Lone Star a second to catch his breath and get his bearings.
No, because Lone Star is quite capable, and we've seen it on a number of occasions, of just switching gears real quick.
Well, let's talk about what could actually be the deciding factor in this match. Both of these men are masters of the super kick, and we've seen both of them pull it out of nowhere in a split second.
Right.
That could be the deciding factor in this match, Ken.
Well, Buddy Highway has size, girth, strength,
and agility.
He's extremely agile for a man of his size, much like Buddy Rose was an incredibly agile wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's one of those guys you look at and you go, no way. But he does. And that's the same.
You're wrong.
Yeah, and that's the same with Buddy Highway
Buddy
here.
Highway's got this match 100% going his way right now.
Yeah, he does.
He does, but he just needs that final. He needs to show that fire in order to put the final nail in the coffin of Lone Star.
Lone Star blocks it and comes back.
I hate to say it, Ken, but
I told you
the
so.
point.
Yep. Yeah. No, he needs to stay on him.
Oh,
Reverses
he's not
it.
done yet.
Back elbow.
Beautiful back elbow by Buddy Highway. Stay on him, buddy.
Sent Lone Star into another zip code. But yes, stay on him. If you need a break,
I think this heat
put him in a headlock.
I think this heat might be having some adverse effect on Buddy Highway.
Well, I know it does
He's firing up now, though. Firing
Neck
up.
breaker.
And a great net whip.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Only 2 count. It looks like one of those things that he just thought he had it.
Sometimes, Ken, you just got to, even if you think you have him beat, you still got to go that extra mile and really hook both them legs.
Yes.
And put your weight into it. Buddy
Even if you only hook one. Even if you only hook one, you got to do it like...
You got to cinch it. You're trying to win here. You're going for a win.
Lone Star staggering now.
Nobody in this match wants to be in second place, Ken, that's for sure.
Well, and it makes a big difference at the pay window, too.
Absolutely.
And being affiliated with...
Both these men have families to feed.
Yep, and being affiliated with like UIWA or whatever wrestler has an affiliation with, you want to get into the rankings, the world rankings.
Oh, yeah, the national rankings, the world rankings,
yes.
Anything these guys can do can jettison them. Next week, kid, the world champ, the Chief will be here.
Yes, big night.
So everything these guys got to do, everything counts. The world champion's coming to town. They're going to be looking at who the next guy could be.
Yes, absolutely right. Everybody has to be on their A game.
Absolutely. There is no time for second best.
Buddy ducked that. Oh, and a chop right across the back.
A huge chop right between the shoulder blades.
Yes.
And that hurt me a little bit.
Yeah, I bet it did. Rolling him over.
Reverse
neck breaker.
Big Hangman's neck breaker by Buddy. He really needs to get in there. Oh.
See, he's just hanging on by the
tights.
tights.
And he almost gets him. A long two. I think if he would have just tried a little harder on that cover,
he would have grabbed that
would have
leg.
been the match. That would have been the match, Ken.
Yep, he needed to grab that leg, not just the tights.
Oh, he goes for the cover again. I hate to say it, but a Lazdelical cover.
That's generally a topic that comes up in almost every match. Goes for the cover, didn't hook the leg.
Well,
Goes
Ken,
for the cover, didn't get enough of the leg.
I can tell you from personal experience, Ken, it's a lot easier to say it sitting here from a distance watching than it is to be in there. When you're in there, wait a minute, what do we have here,
Eric
Ken?
Hansen at ringside.
Eric Hansen out at the ringside.
Oh, this can't
what
be good
could be
for
going
somebody.
On here?
This is bad news for somebody,
This
and it looks like it's bad news
for Buddy
Buddy.
Highway. He's just standing there, Ken. He's not interjecting himself, but it's causing a definite distraction in this match. And he takes a big swing and misses. Lone Star.
Hits the super kick.
Lone Star with a super kick on the distraction. Is that going to be enough to do it? He hooks the leg.
He's got it hooked good.
Oh.
Did he get the win or did Buddy kick out?
T-Rex is out of the ring.
I guess
That's
that's
Ken.
it. So
There's the
Lone
bell.
Star gets the win by a pinfall.
On the distraction from Eric Hansen.
Yes. So what is Eric's agenda now?
I think there's going to have to be an investigation, Ken.
I completely agree. He's not out here for just
And now he's
any
getting in the
reason.
ring. Of course, now he's getting in the ring when Buddy's already down.
Yep.
Oh, what kind? No, he's keeping his distance. I'm sorry. This guy is just Eric Hansen. What is his problem?
I don't
Why is
know.
he out here?
Oh, he's setting Buddy up for something.
He's setting Buddy up. Lone Star did the damage, and Hansen comes in and reaps the benefits.
So now Hansen has again changed locker rooms. Here's a guy that's got all the talent in the world but can't seem to make up his mind.
Well, he seems to think that this is the way he's going to be able to get it done, taking cheap shots and shortcuts, siding with Mr. 51%. Who knows? These two together, Ken, they just might have a combination to be dealt with.
Yeah, that's a lot of talent between the two of them.
Absolutely. A lot of talent, a lot of experience.
And
I'm curious
a
to
lot of
see-
anger.
I'm definitely curious to see, Ken, how this unfolds in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I am too. It's kind of almost frightening.
Absolutely, Ken.
He's coming back out
He's
again.
coming back.
I'm not sure why.
Oh,
he just come back to give him some more.
I'll tell you why, because Damon Seiss over there in the corner, he sent him back out there, Ken.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me either.
Right over here over our shoulder, Ken.
Yeah.
This is just despicable, Ken. Hasn't Buddy Highway had enough?
What's the point they're trying to make? That's my question.
Why?
Oh! And he hit Lone Star.
All right.
Okay, so
A
he's
new
an
twist.
independent contractor, and he's out just for himself.
Absolutely. This man is an island. I got to tell you, Ken, this does not surprise me, this action's from Eric Hansen.
No, but that's a dangerous island.
It very well could be.
Wow. Well,
If that's his attitude, Ken, it could be even more dangerous than him actually siding with Lone Star.
yes. I mean, not
Because
only has
obviously-
the talent.
Obviously, he doesn't care who or what is in his way.
No. He's very talented. He's cerebral.
Also,
and he's sneaky.
obviously also very disgruntled.
Yes. But he's also
And,
shown in the
and
past that
Ken, wait right here, Ken. He's back again. Listen to these fans. They're all over it.
Oh, and he just took Lone Star's belt. He's another one that thinks the business owes him something.
I'm telling you, Ken, to watch the way this is deteriorating.
So what locker room does he go into? He's obviously made problems on both sides.
He might just want to head right out the side door here and head straight to his car.
Well, that could be too.
I don't see him welcome anywhere in this building.
No. Wow. What a change of events.
No,
Oh, he's not done with Buddy yet either, I
Oh,
don't
he's
think.
just making his way. Oh, of course
Oh, he's looking for a
Of course
microphone.
he's done with Buddy now. Buddy's sitting back up. He might actually be able to fight back this time.
Yeah.
Let's hear what he has to say, Ken.
Yes.
The last person to hold it and actually make it mean something was me. Ever since I've been gone, everybody else has been in here playing dress up, not realizing that this is the belt that makes this company go. This is the reason that all you 12 people show up every week to see the same guys wrestle the same match every single week. The last person to actually make this belt mean something was me.
That's kind of a cheap shot.
Oh, it is my belt. You might as well engrave my name in it. So here's what we're going to do. This Friday, I heard that there's some kind of a match coming up this Friday. I'm throwing my name in the hat. It's time for the franchise to live up to his name, come back, and make BCW mean something more than bin cashin' welfare.
I'll tell you, hey, I'll tell you something right now, Eric Hansen. I'm going to kick your ass all over North Portland this Friday.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Kid, I think
Interesting.
Buddy Highway means business. We could be looking at a new champion this Friday.
Yeah. So is this going to be a three-way dance? We'll have to wait and see, folks. Make sure you're here on Friday the 6th, 6 p.m. bell time, 5:30 doors open. If you're not able to be here, make sure you catch us on CouvRadio.com. That's KOUV radio.com. And just hit the link.
Hey,
Mr. Rush, a pleasure, always.
Ken Stillwell, thank you very much for having me out here, and I hope we can do
Anytime.
it again sometime, sir. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend.
Stay smooth.
Smooth Steve Rush, everybody. Coming up next is the main event. Aries Toretto versus DeMarcus James. That could be a good match. I need to step away for a moment and stretch, and I will be back shortly.
So,
Sounds good, Ken.
I was on break during that last little bit, but that's 2 draws tonight?
Yeah, that was. I think
I
that was
turned
the
Ken
DQ.
off, sorry.
I think that was the DQ.
Was that a DQ?
Yeah. I believe.
And a belt change?
Well, no, it wasn't. It was Buddy Highway won that off or Lone Star won that off the distraction. But
So we got a special guest here on the table.
I didn't know I was special.
Well, we don't get you all the time. So, what do you? I saw you in the corner here on that last little bit of the match. What's your words on that?
Lone Star won the title. It was his to begin with. He took advantage of the opportunity and hit the super kick, got the pin. Then all that chaos happened. I didn't expect Eric Hansen to turn on Lone Star. They looked like they were all buddy-buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure where that puts them for that four-way on June 6th, because it's supposed to be Lone Star, Tony Stetson, Buddy Highway, and Eric Hansen. Whoever wins that is going to end up the BCW heavyweight champion, so we shall see, right?
Yeah, it's going to be incredible.
got Aries Toretto coming out to the ring now.
Another guy with a lot of talent.
Oh, hell yeah. What's that in his legs?
I like his leggings.
I think he's into being a furry.
He looks like a...
That's the only thing I can guess.
It's like some kind of poodle dog or something. The way, like when they shave those poodles and leave the little the balls on the end of their feet and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
lions,
That's the
tigers.
extra hair.
I guess. And he is fired up.
Yeah.
I think he just said he hasn't brushed his teeth in a while. I couldn't tell. Did you hear that, anybody?
I believe he's going to be wrestling DeMarcus James, and this should be a hell of a matchup.
Whoa.
Both very talented individuals, both high flyers, both very quick.
So I got a question. Is that fur around his legs trying to imply that he's some sort of satyr or demon of some sort?
You know, yeah.
See what that's what I think. He's a goat boy.
The goat man,
I guess.
yeah. He just needs the horns and the tail.
Well, he definitely doesn't like DeMarcus's music, by the way. He's plugging his ears there. We've got DeMarcus James coming into the ring.
Wow, this crowd is wild for this.
DeMarcus is currently the SCW Cruiserweight Northwest champion out of another promotion that he wrestles in around the area. But doesn't hold any BCW gold at the time.
No, I do believe that they are getting an opportunity on the 6th to go after the tag titles. Either him and CJ or him and Kane or maybe all three of them. I don't know. I hear rumor Depends on if all three members of the Big Meat Show will be there or not.
That'd be interesting. I noticed that Kane had been kind of chumming around with the D-Mob or Mob Inc. or whatever they call themselves.
Family is family, brother.
Oh, yeah.
We're down for the police pose. Oh, and attacked right off the bat.
That's what I call a mugging.
Yeah. Police brutality.
Yeah, Toretto's wasted no time going to town on DeMarcus.
Yeah, and one way to get these guys is to be quicker than them.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a fast-paced match. That is for sure.
And that's why I booked it as the main event.
Oh.
Nice reverse.
Toretto shot DeMarcus off, went for a clothesline, but DeMarcus ducked it and came back with 2. He got 3 of his own now.
One more, and a kick.
And a drop kick.
Don't get me wrong, DeMarcus is a solid worker. I don't really like his politics, but the man can wrestle.
What the hell's that goopy thing on his head?
Do up.
I just noticed that. I thought it was his hair at first.
I thought it was his hair at first, too. He just face planted the table.
Yeah, DeMarcus came off the apron there, and
we got a Coke bottle. Oh,
Toretto
full
caught
of
him. And,
soda.
oh, man. Oh, Mountain Dew can upside the head. That can't feel good.
All over the front row. That's why you pay extra. Get a
Oh.
little free soda.
Toretto just sent DeMarcus shoulder first into that ring post.
And he slipped on his own soda. I almost said, whoops, sorry, ladies and gentlemen at home.
The hell's wrong with you, Rip and Roche?
I don't know. We need a 10-second delay.
Notice Toretto's intelligent enough to know he cannot win the match outside the ring.
Oh,
he
definitely.
can use the outside of the ring. Did DeMarcus just cheat?
He just rope kicked as he was stepping in, I
That's
think.
what I thought. See, he acts like he's a good guy, but every chance he gets, he cheats.
He does. I've noticed that a few times with DeMarcus James.
But somehow the fans still love him.
He's got Toretto scooped up. Looks like he's going for a big body slam. He's going to climb up here.
I'm glad you called that because all I saw was fur in the air.
Clear up to the top rope. Comes off.
Oh, and he
Oh!
pulls his knees up.
Nice counter. Very nice counter.
Toretto goes for the cover, but way too
And
close
again,
to the ropes.
DeMarcus doesn't kick out like a good guy would. He grabs the rope like a bad guy.
Looks for the easy way out.
Easy way out. See, people call me a bad guy, but I don't do that crap.
I think you're a great guy.
Well, you know.
Thank you.
Ooh,
that was solid.
I've really missed
Right
you
in the
around
throat.
here.
I've missed me around here too.
I'm glad,
I won't lie.
I'm glad you came in and kind of took charge of things and got everything back kind of squared away.
I can't help it. I missed this place. And they tried to force me out. I got lawyers involved. I'm back. I have my spot back. I have control. And you thought I was drunk with power before.
Uh-oh.
Brother, you just wait.
They were lost without you here, Damon. You know,
I watched the matches.
They had the sound guy book shows.
I watched the matches. I was not impressed.
Oh.
The first thing I'm going to do is deal with the sound guy when I get back in the ring.
Oh, nice. Make him taste the strap. Oh, nice bridge here by Toretto. He's got DeMarcus's.
Getting that extra pressure in there.
Yeah, got DeMarcus's arm wrapped up. Oh, he let it loose.
DeMarcus had his feet on the rope.
Again with the cheating.
Oh.
I can
Big
see why he's not on your side.
boot right to the side of the head.
Toretto has really improved, and he keeps improving.
I'm impressed with him. You know, I'm thinking that I might have to give him a couple of good opportunities here now that I'm back in booking again.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, I guess you haven't been here for much of Toretto. He's had a few real good matches here.
I saw potential in
Oh!
him when he first came in, and I used him in a couple of good, solid positions. And then I had my issues with Tex, wasn't allowed to be here, and I heard good things. I saw good things. I pay attention. I keep track of everything. You don't think I didn't have my fingers in everything. Come on.
I know you've got your fingers in everything.
Everything.
I have to say that it sure looked like Petrov was thrown off his game when Lovejoy was tossed out.
He really was, and I was really concerned. I had to get involved. That was brutal. DeMarcus is a solid worker.
Yes.
Thank God he kicked out. Yeah, I was worried that Petrov was going to give them an easy match. He still ended up losing the match, and that's just the constant nagging of Keith, getting involved where he shouldn't. He shouldn't have even been the referee in that match. But
Petrov has reffed his match. Why is that okay?
Because I gave Petrov that match. I didn't book Keith as the referee for this match, and tonight I was back as the booker. They had that already planned out somehow behind my back, and I couldn't do anything about it. If I could have, I would have.
Did you get your feelings hurt?
A little.
Do you need a tissue?
No.
See, I coined a phrase, Damon. It's called the Tex Thompson screw job. That happens a lot around here at BCW.
Yes, it does.
Unlike when you were reffing here a while back, I remember had you in there for a ref, and along came a Tex Thompson screw job. Next thing you know, Damon's thrown out of the ring, and there's another ref in there.
Yep, it happens a lot.
So what's going to happen with the rest of your friends being banned at ringside Friday night?
Petrov still has the match in hand as far as I'm concerned.
I wouldn't count anybody out.
He's just got to keep his head in the game.
He loses focus very quickly.
He's a hothead. The man has anger issues. I can't help it. I've done my best to control him.
Oh!
That was stiff.
And
return the favor.
Yeah, no kidding.
How about another one? Okay. What's he doing? He's
and
setting up.
DeMarcus is going right after him, grabs him by the feet, trying to pull Toretto off the ropes.
Oh, he took out Sign Guy.
Sign Guy gets popped in the face.
Gets a boot to the face.
He took a boot right to the jaw.
Yeah, he did.
That was stiff. That ref's dead.
He could be. He could be. So are you looking forward to Friday night? I think it's going to be just off the hook. Just in general, not
five title matches.
You or
5 title matches.
Wait, Toretto's got the belt.
And Damon Scythe is back.
Oh!
I think that Friday night is going to be the WrestleMania of the Northwest for BCW. It is going to be the best matches you've ever seen in BCW.
Wait a minute.
It is going to be the most incredible night BCW has ever had. Oh, he countered out of it. Look at that. He countered out. He's got the submission on. Referee, tap him out.
Well, not only are you back,
Yes, I am.
but Eric Hansen seems to have a chip on his shoulder for everybody.
Marcus is out.
Eric Hansen has always had a chip on his shoulder.
There's
Ring
the
the
bell.
bell.
DeMarcus
Jeez, those guys gotta
is
pay
out.
attention.
And Toretto looks like he wins.
Toretto leveled him with that cruiserweight belt while Sign Guy was out. And then
I didn't see that.
Being the veteran he was, he rolled DeMarcus over on top of him when he got
did.
Sign Guy up.
Yep.
Kicked out and put DeMarcus in a submission hold.
Hansen is now an island alone.
Yes, he
He
is.
is ticked off both locker rooms. He's
I'll
going to
give you
have
that.
to use his car for a dressing room.
I'll give you that. He will. But I don't think the man cares anymore. I think he just wants to say it how it is.
Yeah.
No matter
Oh!
what.
Wow, he just got 2 shots.
Oh, my
man.
Lord.
This could put DeMarcus back in the
3.
emergency room.
That's not a bad thing.
He was
DeMarcus
holding that.
needs another trip
Come
to
on.
the
He was holding that title up like he wants it.
Just like
maybe
you
they'll-
need one.
Maybe they'll have to give him some corrective
here comes T-Mark.
surgery. Make that face prettier.
That was an awesome Pete Rose.
Last
slide
time
into
he
the
went
ring.
to the hospital was because I broke his neck. Now he's got a broken face.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And you're happy and proud of yourself.
Hey, you know
Now-
what?
As usual.
If the man can't take the move correctly, he shouldn't be in the
Was
ring.
this the title match? Because DeMarcus told me they let him defend that title in other promotions.
I don't believe this was a title match.
I-
If it is,
I don't
I'd be
think so.
surprised.
He told me this 2 weeks ago when he was up here on the air that he could defend that anywhere he goes.
I'm pretty sure Toretto just said possession is 9/10 of the law and just took it.
I know somebody else that tried to pull that crap.
Hey, didn't try anything. He did. And he kept the belt for what, 6 months? Oh, that's right. Because he's awesome.
I have come out here week after week after week in front of you idiots. And every person they have put me in that ring with, I have destroyed.
If the man could put a little bass in his voice, he'd be great.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to Friday night. I agree with you. This could be the WrestleMania for the Northwest.
Right?
In the Northwest.
5 title matches in one night.
Yep. The only thing missing is the cage.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that. It won't be Friday.
I know you've been telling me that for 7 months.
I want a cage. I want a cage just to put Tex Thompson in it.
Is my genesis.
Believe me.
And
Okay.
on Friday, June 6th.
Well, it was a quick match. Damon, I appreciate you being out here.
Absolutely.
And reluctantly, I say you're welcome anytime.
Hey, it's about time you had a man with some intelligence out here to come.
Well, he was already here.
Where? I haven't seen one since I got here.
Well, you weren't looking.
You guys have a good night.
You do
And
the same.
too,
See you
Ken.
Friday.
See you
Absolutely,
Friday.
brother.
Folks, you've been watching BCW Blue Collar Wrestling. Remember, next Friday night, June 6th, 6 o'clock bell time, 5:30 at the doors. If you cannot be here, make sure you tune in to KOUVradio.com, KOUV radio.com. Click the links. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Before we leave, Ken, I just want to point this out here, because I did some, like I say, I was talking to DeMarcus. Now,
Yeah.
he left with, like I said, I don't think it was a title match, but he did tell me he can defend that anywhere he goes. And this Aries Toretto, he's recently relocated to this area.
Right.
There's not a lot of local promotions around here. There's really, I believe there's us, 2, 3,
Well, if you count
4,
Salem.
and yeah, if you count go as far as Salem, there's about 5, and some of them don't run all that often at all. And that's one of them. It's only about 4 hours away from here, so
right.
Toretto might be looking for that belt. You know, who's to say he wouldn't make the trek up north and take that from DeMarcus?
It definitely puts him in line.
That's for sure.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Chi-Town Ken for Lug Wrench and Rip and Roche. We will see you Friday.